When I was 14, I was one of the poorest kids in my class. My clothes were secondhand, my phone was ancient, and sometimes I came to school hungry. I tried my best to stay invisible. Unfortunately, my history teacher, Mr. K, made sure that never happened. He never hit me or yelled directly. It was worse. He mocked me politely. Did you forget your notebook again? Or is paper too expensive at home? Of course you didn't do the project. Not everyone has a computer, right? Once, in front of the entire class, he laughed and said, maybe focus less on school and more on finding a job to help your parents. The class laughed. I wanted the floor to swallow me whole. I complained once. The counselor said, I'm sure he didn't mean it that way. So I learned a lesson very early. No one was coming to save me. I survived school by keeping my head down and promising myself one thing. I would never be powerless again. Fast forward 12 years. I worked my way through college, took night shifts, lived in tiny apartments, and slowly built a career in finance. Eventually, I became part of a team that handled audits and funding reviews for educational institutions. One day, a familiar name popped up in our files. Mr. K, turns out he had moved into administration and was now responsible for managing grants at the same school where he once humiliated kids like me. And here's the thing, I wasn't looking for revenge, but I recognized patterns. Sloppy paperwork, missing receipts, funds allocated for student resources that never reached students. So I did my job, carefully, by the book. I flagged irregularities, requested deeper reviews, asked uncomfortable but professional questions. Within months, an official investigation started. I attended one meeting as a representative, not as that poor kid. He walked in, confident, until he saw my name on the table. His face went pale. He recognized me instantly. He tried to smile. Do I know you? I smiled back calmly. You were my history teacher. The room went silent. I didn't accuse him. I didn't insult him. I didn't raise my voice. I just let the documents speak. He was removed from his position shortly after. Not publicly disgraced, but quietly dismissed. No pension, no glowing farewell. As I was leaving the building for the last time, he stopped me in the hallway. He said, I was hard on you because I thought it would motivate you. I looked at him and replied, no, you were cruel because you thought I didn't matter. Then I walked away. I don't feel proud. I don't feel guilty. I feel free. TLDR. My teacher bullied me for being poor. Years later, I uncovered financial misconduct at his school.